What up, y'all? It's your man D Real, the Black Panther stalking the urban jungle and vibrating Meditas, bringing you another Be Real with D Real. I am D Real. Hey, what's happening? Let's just get into it, shall we? About a week ago, there came this talk about J.J. Abrams and Ta-Nehisi Coates teaming to do a revision on the Superman story. And Ta-Nehisi is writing, and apparently he wants to put a black Superman into this new revision of Superman, which at a glance, it's not a bad idea. It's just a bad idea to people who think this Superman is going to replace the original. From everything that I've read, um, it's not a goal to replace your traditional Anglo-Saxon Superman per se, as it is to introduce you to another Superman who just happens to be the same color as African American people on this planet. Because let's just break it on down. All right, do we think Kryptonians trip on that type of thing like we sit around tripping on it? That being said, there are actually two what will qualify as an African American, but black Kryptonians in the current Superman mythos. One is, first, let me get you up to speed on the concept of alternate Earths and multiverses. In both the Marvel and the DC universe coming up real soon, you're about to be introduced to the concept of additional worlds, multiple universes. And what you got to understand about that is there are multiple universes that have this, like there's a me in one universe, then there's another me in another universe, and then whatever other universe, so on and so forth. So that's what you're working with. And the most likely scenario to pop up is going to be us examining this multiversal situation and there in fact being a black Superman in this other universe, rather than, we're just going to redo Superman all over again and make him a black guy, which could be cool. But if we're trying to do a black Superman per se, you've already got characters already in the DC universe, at least two, that you could use and be Superman like with, and the most prominent of those being Icon from the old Milestone comics. You got a Superman right there. If you want to examine the concept of a black Superman per se without infringing on the mythos of Superman. But it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Anywho, like I said, Ta-Nehisi Coates is slated to write this. And if he writes it anything like he did his run on comics that he did like in Captain America, or that run he did with Black Panther, I don't think it could be that terrible. It couldn't be. And if we look at the other Supermen, they aren't even Clark Kent's, so we're not even infringing on that part of it. They have their own separate origins. In this other universe, Earth 23, you've got Calvin Ellis. Calvin Ellis is Superman of Earth 23. He's not Clark Kent. He's a different cat. So you're going to get a whole different story, a whole different concept, or you're going to get a story maybe slightly similar to the original story, but it's more boiled down to a black point of view. I'm gonna call it what it is. Furthermore, Calvin Ellis is the president of the United States in this universe. So that will be an interesting dynamic to dig from, because Calvin Ellis came around about the time, Obama was in office. So let's make Obama Superman. Is basically who Calvin Ellis was. And that would be an interesting dynamic to examine in a movie. You can't tell me that wouldn't be interesting, black or white, whoever. Then you've got the Valzan Superman. And just like the name implies, his bloodline comes from the line of Zod, the house of Zod. But ironically, unlike the Zods, who we know traditionally as warlike, General Zod, Valzad is pacifistic, at least initially. And that too would be a very interesting concept to examine with Superman as, okay, I got the power to rip a continent in half, but I'm not doing it because it wouldn't be right. That too would be a very interesting concept to examine, to look at, as far as a Superman is concerned. Now, as far as what Superman should look like, who has the best look, who has the best cut, who has the best appearance, who has the abilities to pull off a Superman, at least a Calvin Ellis or a Valzad Superman, knowing that, the chief quality that we're looking for in a Calvin Ellis Zod is that he's majestic. He cuts a diplomatic looking figure. He's a very strong yet fair and balanced type of individual. And if we're looking at that Valzad type of individual, depending on where we're progressing in the story, then we're looking at him either being unwilling to use his immense power or afraid to use his immense power for fear of what it might do, but then slowly coming into his own, which would be, again, amazing to watch in a movie. Now, as far as who exactly, what actor is going to play Superman, that hasn't been announced yet, but everybody's been buzzing about who they think would make a good Superman and who wouldn't be a Superman. So I'm collectively and literally throwing my hat into the conversation. Now, I've narrowed it down to 5 actors whom I think might make excellent Superman, and what the chances are of them actually being a Superman. Ahead of time, I'm just letting you know, I ain't no professional film critic, but I'm one of those guys that knows a whole lot of shit about movies. Okay. My first choice was Aldous Hodge. If you ever watched the TV show Underground, or you watched the TV show Leverage, or you watched Straight Outta Compton, you've seen Aldous Hodge. He's the one who played MC Ren. Okay. He's about 6'1", 6'2", so he cuts a tall figure. So he's going to look tall. He's going to be towering pretty much over everybody else in the movie, unless you're getting some more giant actors to be, in the movie as well. That's why, I kind of tripped when people were like, we heard Michael B. Jordan was attached. Michael B. Jordan, he's got too much going on, so we ain't gonna worry about him. Then I read into it and, did my little research and whatnot, and figured, okay, what's the chances of Aldous Hodge actually being a Superman? Come to find out, Aldous Hodge is slated to play Carter Hall in the Black Adam movie. Carter Hall, for you people who are nerds, know Carter Hall is eventually the individual who becomes the superhero Hawkman. So we're getting ready to blackify Hawkman too. Look out, y'all. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I really don't know. But Probably the chances of Aldous Hodge playing an alternate universe Superman are pretty slim, since they're going to swing him into the DCEU this way. So then we move on to our next potential choice, John Boyega. And we know John Boyega is no stranger to action movies and things of that nature, being that he's attached to both the Star Wars and the Pacific Rim franchises. So he can do an action character. But we talking about Superman here, the Superman. And which Superman would he be? Would he be a better Valzan Superman, or would he be a better Calvin Ellis Superman? To me, John Boyega is kind of, in all the roles I've seen him in, and I don't mean this in no disrespectful way, he's been kind of a rough around the edges, scruffy kind of individual. And I think, he'd probably make a better Valzad Superman than Calvin Ellis, because I think he can downplay and look like someone who's trying to hold back a lot better than the braggart, toughy kind of guy. And for some strange reason, man, all the British actors are better than the American actors. Ooh, did I say that out loud? I didn't mean that, American actors. I meant, why they getting all the work then? Yo, what's up with that? Okay, I ain't hating. I'm gonna move on. Now, this next one, I feel really, 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 really excited about him, and that's Eli Gorey. If for those of you who don't know who Eli Gorey is, he's the actor who played Muhammad Ali in the movie A Night in Miami. He stands at 6'2", 6'3", and he cuts a very athletic figure. And from what I saw in A Night in Miami, he's an amazing actor as well. So I think he would be an amazing choice to play a Black Superman. Which Black Superman? I think he could pull off either. I mean, because there were times as Muhammad Ali, he looked majestic, he looked very powerful and in command, and then there were other times where he just looked kind of beaten and defeated because of the circumstances that were going on in the movie. If you've never seen A Night in Miami, please, 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 I recommend you watch it, because it is a dope ass movie. Check it out. All I'm gonna tell you, Otis Redding, Malcolm X, Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, all together at the same time. You missed that, what the hell's wrong with you? Moving on. My next choice is he's not as popular, actor by the name of Jordan Calloway. For those of you that are into the action of the CW universe, Jordan Calloway is the young actor on Black Lightning who plays the villain Painkiller. I think that's his name. He's standing about 5'8", 5'9", so that's standard. But everybody in Hollywood is short anyway, so it'll probably work out for him anyway. If he did, he looks to me more like a Valzad kind of Superman. But if he needed to, he could probably pull off the Calvin Ellis Superman if he needed to. And all of them, all the guys I've mentioned so far, it don't seem like it'll be a stretch for them to get in Superman shape either, because they're already, in pretty fair shape as, professional actors. So, and they're actors, they're good. So it would be interesting to see it. Last choice is a sleeper. And I know a lot of people aren't familiar with him. If you haven't seen Girls Trip, Kofi Siriboe. Actor, an African American actor, but he's really like African. I think he's Nigerian, or he comes from a Nigerian family. But anyways, he stands about 6'2". There you go, boom, cuts a super duper athletic figure. And if you've ever watched Queen Sugar, I don't know, if you haven't watched Queen Sugar, you should watch Queen Sugar. It's actually a pretty decent show. They're about in their 5th season. I just got introduced to it recently, and I've been, me and the lady, we've been watching it, pretty religiously. And I like it. I mean, it's a drama type show, but what you gonna do? He plays a very kind of for lack of a better term. He plays the member of the family who wants to do right, but just keeps screwing up and can't handle this and can't handle that. And he starts to get his bearings as he goes along, but still he's that, lovable screw up. So to he's no stranger to showing himself flawed or weak, or showing himself to not want to exhibit a lot of physical force or anything like that. In short, he could play a great pacifist because he's expressed and shown qualities of pacifism in the character he plays on Queen Sugar. Now, that being said, those are my 5 choices for who I think would make a great Black Superman for the upcoming Black Superman production. Again, I don't think that production is going to be about trying to supplant the original legend so much as it is introducing the world to a new one, which quite honestly is what we need to be doing, and specifically what DC needs to be doing. We're tired of Batman movies. 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 You do not need to make another Batman movie. Okay. I'm calm. I'm not going flip about, and do what everybody expects me to do. I'm going to stay calm this time. See, I'm maintaining my calm. That being said, this is what I needed to get off this evening. I needed to let y'all know about how I felt about it. But what are your opinions about who would make a Black Superman, a better Black Superman? If you know of anybody that would make a better Black Superman, list your choices below in the comments. And as always, if you dig what I'm doing out here and you like to see more Be Real with D Real, like, and like I said, comment and subscribe to the page. Subscribe to the page. Subscribe to the page, yo. I'm telling y'all, this is where you want to be. This has been Be Real with D Real, and I will be coming at you at least once a week with a new topic. Again, if you like this page, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. I think I got a bell. Do I have a bell? I think I got a bell down there. But hit the bell, and you will get alerts of when I put new videos up. So until then, y'all be good and be good to each other.